Are you the star of the show now? If you're new here, welcome. I'm Cameron Rabidou. I'm a freelance writer and a professional product tester. My product reviews have been featured on sites like Forbes, The Spruce. I've done work for Business Insider, Reviewed. Today we're just going to talk about some of the common questions I get when people learn what I do for a living. And hopefully this answers some of the questions that you have about product reviews. One of the most common questions I get about my job is just, how did you get started with product reviewing? And the simple answer is just that I was a freelance writer first. I had been freelancing for about 2 years in one of my publications they had been writing for a while, did product reviews, and one day they just asked me, they were like, hey, we really like your work. Would you be interested in trying out a product review for us? I went on to do a couple more reviews for them. And from there, another publication, again, that I already had written for, asked me if I was open to the concept of it, said yes, and it just kind of took off from there. Another common question I get asked about product reviewing is how exactly it works. A lot of people think that when you do a product review, the brand sends you a product and then you just write about it, but that's not generally the way it works. More often than not, a publication is the one that actually starts the process. So publication says, all right, we've been seeing a lot of online interest about this product. Let's buy it. So they either just buy it and send it to you, or they reach out to the brand and say, can we have a sample of this product? Then they send it to me, at which point I test it. I get paid by the publication. So the brand is not paying for anything. It's the publication that pays me to test the product, write about the product. And from there, the review gets published generally on a website where you guys can read it. Another question that comes up a lot is whether or not product reviews are honest. The answer is kind of complicated. I only write honest product reviews. If a product is terrible, it's not beneficial to me, it's not beneficial to the publication to recommend that product, because you're kind of going to break trust with your reader. So if I say, yes, this toaster oven is the best toaster oven in the world, you buy it, the toaster oven's terrible, you're going to be upset with not only me, but with the publication for publishing it. So we are always honest about product reviews. We don't recommend products that aren't good, and it's as simple as that. In any product review I write, I go to lengths to make sure that I'm not only highlighting what's good about the product, but mentioning any negatives that I do encounter, no matter how minute they may be. It might be something simple as like, the finish on this product is easily smudged by fingerprints. Does it affect the functionality? No. But at the end of the day, it could be something that turns someone off of this product. It could ultimately affect their buying decision. I don't know what the dog is smelling. But we do our best to give both the good and the bad on every product we review. However, that's not to say that all product reviews everywhere are honest. There are certainly people who, get paid to write product reviews by brands, and it becomes somewhat of a tricky business, because as much as they might say, oh, these are my honest thoughts, well, you're not going to be completely honest if you want to continue having a relationship with that brand, right? If you want that brand to continue to pay you, you're not going to be like, yeah, their product is crap. So that's why it's generally beneficial to look for independent publications that do product reviews, because they're not getting paid by the brand. What? Oh, you need attention. Okay. Publications don't get paid by the brand. Most of the time, they actually pay for the product themselves. So there's no reason that they're going to be biased. There's no reason for them to push a product that's bad. Another question I get a lot, this is probably one of the most popular questions, let's just be honest, is do you get free stuff all the time? And the answer is yes and no. Do I get free items? Yes. I get a lot of products sent to me. Most of the time is by a publication. Publications are paying for these products for me to test. And so, yes, I get items that I do not have to pay for. However, different publications have different kind of guidelines on how those products are handled after testing is done. Some publications let you keep them, which is great. I like getting free stuff, so who doesn't? That's awesome. But at the same time, some publications, we return them to the brands. Some publications have you donate them. Some just send them back and store them in warehouses. So, yes, I occasionally get free things, but every single item that I test, I do not keep. Another thing people really like to know, what's kind of the coolest product I've ever reviewed? What's my favorite product I've ever reviewed? One that really stands out to me for a couple reasons is the litter robot. The litter robot is kind of what it sounds like. It's an automatic cat litter box, and it is really funny looking. I always say it looks like a spaceship. And the thing about the litter robot is very expensive, is $500, and that is absurd for a litter box. However, it's so good. In the end, I ended up falling in love with it. I eventually bought one for myself, and I've recommended it to several other friends who have also purchased it and absolutely love it. If you have a cat and you don't like scooping its litter box, this takes all the effort out of it. It automatically cycles every time your cat goes to the bathroom, and you end up all you have to do is empty the bag out of the base once a week and you're done. It's amazing. And yeah, it definitely stands out as one that not only is it just a cool product, but it defied my expectations. I really expected to be okay, but no, it was a great product. Once, I talk about what I do and explain to people my job, a lot of people are like, oh my God, I want to do that. How can I do that? And there's no real easy answer to this. It's not like you can go to school to be a product tester. It's not something that's like a traditional career path, so to speak. When people ask me this, I generally tell them there are kind of two options. You could go the path that I went, the route that I went, and just kind of go into e-commerce affiliate writing. And from there, if you get clients who do that kind of work, they may very well ask you to get into product testing. Or if you're not a great writer and don't want to make writing your career, you always have the option to just, do product reviews on YouTube, do product reviews on TikTok or Instagram Reels. I've seen a lot of people that have gotten their start that way. Again, there's really no qualifications needed to test products. You test the products that you have and you tell people about them, and that's what makes a great product review, right? Just living with a product, experiencing it, and presenting pros and cons of it in a concise and helpful manner. So if you want to try your hand at product testing, I say go for it. There are so many products available in the universe today that there's no shortage of material that can be written about. If that's your dream, if you want to be a product tester, all the power to you. I will say that if you think you're going to go into product testing just to get brands to send you free stuff, good luck. That's not really how it works. I get offers for free things because I'm an established product tester. I've written for a lot of big name publications. But if you don't have any online presence, if you don't have a good reputation, brands are not just going to send you free things because you ask. So that is my disclaimer. These are just a few of the questions I get again and again, just either online or in my day-to-day interactions with people. If you have more questions about, what I do, how it works, please feel free to leave them down in the comments. I'll respond to you there. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I really appreciate it, and I hope you found it helpful. If you want to see more content like this, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.